jumping back into it today, guys, we're going to be talking about some of the games that happened last week. We had a lot of comebacks, a lot of surprising results in the Prem this week. We're going to jump over to Ralph. Which game did you think, was surprising, or the game of the week last week for the Prem?
Oh my God, there was so many great games.
Just one. I just need one. Love of Pete.
Chelsea. I'm gonna go with Chelsea.
Oh, okay.
Like I said, there was a couple of games that were, teams jumped out on top, and you're like, wow, they're getting destroyed. And then second half, different story, which was the case for Chelsea too. They're down 2-0. They make substitutions, take Garnacho out. I forgot who else they took out, but amazing comeback.
Four changes at halftime.
4 changes. And Mr. Cucurella, the Cookie Monster, was the player of the game with that nice little header, which he didn't care. Like, somebody could have just stepped on his face.
Mm-hmm.
He just threw himself and headed it in right at the goal, and it was amazing. I love that game.
Who did they play?
Chelsea. I don't remember who they played. Who did they play?
West Ham.
West Ham. By the way, you should have never been down 2-0.
That's why. It was a big, just hard to watch that first half, especially because, we're all fans of Ted Lasso. To see my team go down to Rupert's team at halftime 2-0 when they have absolutely nobody on that team.
Oh, and Lucas Paquetá is no longer there, right?
No, so It's like even worse. But,
you made a comeback, so.
Yeah, I was happy that the coach, I almost felt like he threw away tactics and was like, you know what, just get the best players out there and let's just run with talent. I feel like he's starting to become more of like a guy that's not shankled to like, oh, we have to play it exactly this way, like these tactics. He's just like, go out there, we have the better team, go out there and win it.
It's nice because coaches are always like, they leave players on for too long sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
And you can tell Garnacho, he's either on or he's not on.
Yeah.
And that game, he was just not there at all.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm glad he just pulled him, and it worked out. Like you said, it forget tactics, just get the best players out there.
Yep. And Jazz, jumping over to you, I know you probably watched a little bit of the game, the Man United Fulham. Were you able to catch some of it, and what did you think of it?
Yeah, that game, it was really interesting. I feel like the Man U really came back and did really good. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
Cunha, right? It was Cunha
Yeah.
that scored. He did, really good.
Shout out to him getting his first. I think it's his first Brazilian national call up. So good for him to get. You score, you get to go to the World Cup. That's how it is. You're in form, you get to go.
Was that the goal he celebrated with the stanky leg, or was that last week?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was a great goal.
It was
the
not.
stanky leg.
It was not that, by the way. It's like he's on a surfboard.
Oh, I know, but it looked like the stanky leg.
Everything looks the same.
Would you think of Sesko coming in the game, Jess?
Ooh.
Him?
Mm-hmm.
I think he'll come. Don't be laughing at me.
Let him finish.
No, I know, but he's like, "Oh, Sesko." Go ahead, though. You don't gotta listen to me. Just go ahead.
I think him coming in could be.
I'm good. Go ahead.
No, you're not. I think him coming into the game, I think it affected Man U in the good way.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that change, changes can always do something for you in a good way or a bad way.
Yeah.
You never know.
You gotta roll the dice with some of these players sometimes, especially if you think. I mean, you pick the 11, and if you make changes like that, like the Chelsea one, you almost have to swallow your pride and be like, I got the 11 wrong, so let's make changes now. And like Ralph was saying, the better you can be at swallowing your pride and just being like, yeah, I screwed up the 11. You guys need to go out there.
Yeah, you don't need to wait till the 84th minute to be like, well, maybe if I make a change.
No, it's too little,
it's
too
too
late.
late. So I'm glad he did it at halftime.
Do you think, I'm going to even ask you as well, Ralph, do you think Sesko should get the start over Mbuemo next week? Actually, this week. Mbuemo is played really well in the first half of the season, but kind of has fallen off. And Sesko, I feel like, he played really well and he's been playing really well. And he has that like athletic ability. I don't know if you guys were able to catch that. It was the first touch header, hit it off the post, should have went in. But like that leaping ability is like dangerous in the Prem, especially in corners, especially when it's a one-on-one play with the defender. I think he's big. What do you think, Jazz? You think he should start over?
Well, it could be like like Ferran in Barcelona. He's better as a sub than
Yeah.
starting 11. It could be the same with Sesko.
Hmm.
He might be better off the bench than being a starting 11 type of guy.
Yeah. What do you think, bro?
Yeah, he's right because I mean that's what we love about that Barcelona team is that we always wait for those subs and they always make an impact. Um, I think stick with the same guy and like Jazz said, maybe sub him in. If Mbuembo keeps on not producing,
Yeah.
then he gets the start over him.
Yeah. I always feel like, for me, for guys getting subbed in, changing the 11, I'm always like, I just want to ride the hot hand. Like,
Right.
if Sesko's is scoring these goals,
Mhm.
I would slot him into 11. And I want to reward the guys that are putting the ball in the net. And if he is, put him in for the 11. But I also understand there's a difference in starting the game and coming off the bench, especially when the game it was draw. It was 2-2. So for him to come in, there's not too much pressure on him. Like in Buemo starting the game had a lot more pressure to be like, we got to get this game going, especially against Fulham.
What about in the instance of City, you had I don't know if the game didn't matter as much to City, but they had the aggregate up to 0. You had Marmouche starting over Holland and he scored 2 goals. Marmouche is coming off AFCON. I mean, of course you don't start Marmouche over Holland, but it's kind of in the same vicinity as Sesko. I mean, I know he came off the bench, but
It's close. The only thing is that when you play in those cups, Pep doesn't really put his best 11 out
Yeah.
there. If this was like a Premier League game and Marmouche came off the bench and scored 2 against, Spurs, or even took out like one of the smaller teams, and like Bournemouth or even Brentford, and he scored 2, I'd start. That at least puts pressure on Holland. And
yeah.
Pep is not always known for making changes. Like, he's very stubborn with his changes. But I would definitely start looking into being like, hey, Holland, you have it. I think he scored. His numbers are way down from last year. Not too much. They're still
Yeah, they're
incredible
still
numbers.
incredible,
Like,
but-
for nines, we're so like used to him scoring just hat trick after brace. But this year he's definitely slowed down a little bit. But yeah, I would definitely start putting some pressure on Holland to be like, look, if you're hurt, just tell us, and
Not
we
only
can put
that,
Marmouche in there.
he's got to share the goals with Turkey because he's also been scoring a lot of goals lately. So
I'm glad that Pep is starting to see. I think he's starting to figure out who his best 11 is and guys that can actually score the ball. Semenyo needs to be in that starting 11. I don't care what anybody says. Semenyo needs to start.
he was pretty bad that last game. But
He scored. We'll jump. Actually, I'll even talk about it because Ralph talked about the Chelsea game, but I'll talk about that City Spurs draw. I mean, 2 complete different halves. The first half, City looked like the City of old, just absolutely just pressing, and the offense is flowing. And the second half, a complete meltdown in the defense. Again, Nico Gonzalez can. I was a huge supporter of his for him to come from La Liga, but man, he just cannot find the right footing. And that midfield is getting toast by Rodri. Like, he's having a struggle over there. But again, City dropped points in this race, which is huge because it's like every time Arsenal gives them a little bit of window,
they don't take advantage.
City just slams the door on their own foot, So, yeah, that was pretty crazy this week. A lot of crazy games. Those 3, I think, were the highlight of the weekend, especially. But I know that we have some crazy games coming up this weekend.
Yeah, that Man U one was insane. Is that the one you're talking about too? But
No. The one I'm talking about is the games that are coming up next week. This week. But did we talked about Man U.
Yeah.
Ralph,
yeah, that's what
Jess,
I'm saying.
yeah.
We talked about Man U.
But yeah,
it was a great game. We
those
should
are the-
talk a little bit more about it. But
Those were the 3 games I think that we hit our mark on. But I want to talk about the predictions for this upcoming week because we do have some games that are actually going to be super important for the race. I'm gonna say the games that are starting on Saturday. We actually, the moment of this filming, we already saw Leeds and Forest.
by the way, can I throw one out there before you start with the predictions for next game?
Sure.
Okay. So last pod, remember we're talking about champions, and you're all like, "Oh, Juventus," and I love Juventus. I love Conceição. I'm not against Juventus, but they got slammed by Atalanta. What was it yesterday?
That was the Coppa Italia.
Yeah,
Yeah.
3-1. They got slammed. Atalanta looked like up here, and Juventus was like, ooh, way down here,
Different lineups.
performance wise.
Different lineup.
They had different lineup out there.
Yeah. Every time. I also don't like that like when you're playing in cups and stuff, teams don't put their best 11 out. It's like it's a trophy. Like what are we doing? Like not winning it.
Yeah, then they fire a coach because they don't have any trophies for the year.
Yeah, that's what I think is crazy. It's like every tournament, put your best 11 out. Especially if you're not in the race to win the Premier League.
Yeah.
Who cares? Just put your best 11 out there.
As long as you're not by relegation.
Juventus also not going to win the Scudetto this year in Italy and still didn't put their best 11 out there. It's like, you guys got to put... Atalanta's not going to win the Scudetto either. And it's like, you should put your best 11 out there. But let's go over the games this weekend starting tomorrow. This is the first game, 5:30. Man United Spurs. Who do you got?
I got to go with Man United because I hate Spurs.
Man U for their form. I think they're finding it.
Yeah. Crazy game.
What about if they win? Is that their 4th win in a row?
Yes.
There's that guy that
Yeah.
needs
He's
to shave
getting
his head
super
off.
close,
And,
yep.
Yeah, he's getting close.
Villa, Bournemouth.
Oh, Villa's gonna take it. Can you tell us at least where they're playing so we can at least have a little bit more?
Oh, for the
Doesn't
love of
matter. No, don't
Pete.
matter. For me, it
They
matters.
play. They're gonna be playing at Bournemouth that game.
At Bournemouth. I still see Villa.
Phenomenal. Jazz, what do you think?
I think Villa, and if they win, I'm pretty sure they go to second place. If you lose,
Oh,
yeah, I think they're draw.
Yeah.
I think you guys are tied on
If
points.
you-
No, we're not tied. We're up 1 point.
yeah, but if you lose and they win, then they go.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah.
second.
Arsenal, Sunderland at Arsenal.
I'm going Sunderland. Tie. They're gonna tie.
Oh, okay, a draw.
A draw.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Ties is what you put on your shirt. Jazz, what do you think?
Arsenal.
Arsenal. Yeah.
I'm gonna come next week to the pod with the tie around my neck.
This one's a barn burner right here. West Ham, Burnley.
Jesus Christ.
I like these type of games. I love when it's two teams trying to not be like absolutely embarrassed because like these both teams are right there.
Yeah.
West Ham needs this game though.
Who plays for Burnley? Like, give me a guy.
Kyle Walker.
Kyle Walker. I'm going with Burnley then because he's my guy. Kyle Walker.
Phenomenal. What do you think, Jess?
I have to go Burnley. West Ham's form have been not as good this year.
West Ham is freaking itching. I mean, they want to go get relegated. It's crazy. They did pick up some people in the transfer window, so we'll see how they do. By the way, if anybody cared, they're playing at Burnley. So, just in case anybody wanted.
That one wasn't that important, but
Yeah, I'm great.
are you picking these teams by the way?
No, that's me.
Well, that's what.
Everton, Fulham. What do you think?
Oh,
This one's it looks like they can. If you switch the jerseys, I guarantee you, people would even be like, they look
yeah,
almost
they look the
identical.
same. I love Fulham because
It's in Fulham, by the way.
Raúl Jimenez plays there. I also love little Jack Grealish, but I'm gonna go Fulham.
You like Jack Grealish, huh?
I like him because he was on my team and he has big legs.
I know, but when you was playing for your team, you gave him a lot of strife.
Well, the last season because he was messing around. He was not taking
3
it
seasons in a
seriously.
row, you were dogging on the poor guy.
Yeah, the guy was over there drinking all night and then coming to the game and he's like,
He won
"Ah,
a treble.
All he did was like, oh, let me take the ball this way and pass it back. Let me take the ball this way.
Because that's how Pep is.
No, it's not.
Doku
Doesn't do that. Doku charges and he takes his player.
Yeah, but if you think about it, Jack Grealish was there.
It's the waffles.
He goes.
The waffles.
The waffle.
He's Belgian.
Oh. Belgian waffle. Oh, you got jokes today, huh, Chuck?
He goes up, and then he has to go back down. Because as soon as he went
It's
to
not gravity, Chuck.
Everton,
It's football. Yes.
but as soon as he went to Everton, he did good. But who'd you choose?
Fulham.
Fulham.
Fulham, yeah.
What'd you pick, Chess?
Raul Jimenez
I'm gonna
to
say-
score.
I'm gonna say Everton. I
Everton?
think Pickford could do pretty good. Hopefully.
Jordan Pickford is
Hopefully.
secretly having a pretty decent season. I mean, Everton's not great, but
Who?
Jordan Pickford, the little goalkeeper over there, that little guy with the hair slicked back. He's a funny little goalkeeper, but intense nonetheless.
You need to start picking these teams.
I'll go
I
over
know-
it once we finish all, and then I'll say mine.
Oh, that's pointless. But okay, sure.
Chelsea Wolves.
Oh, of course, I have Chelsea all day. Wolves is
Try not to jinx my team over there.
oh. I'm gonna go 3-0 Chelsea.
I didn't. Need
Oh,
to
we should do scores too. Like, what do you think the score is gonna be? 3-0 Chelsea. By the way.
All right,
We'll
keep,
do that next round when you pick yours.
All right, what do you think, Jess? Wolves Chelsea.
Chelsea.
Yeah. Newcastle Brentford.
Ooh. Newcastle Brentford. By the way, I love Newcastle now.
Did she just go ooh for Newcastle Brentford? Jeez Louise.
No, I went ooh because I just caught myself like I'm really liking this Newcastle team. Like I think they're
Who
a really
played
good team. Joe Ellington
Oh
plays
my
there.
goodness.
Bruno
And what about
Guimaraes,
Brentford? Who do you know that plays there?
Tonali. Brentford?
Yeah,
Who's that?
yeah. Jazz has actually a player on his team.
Who's that? Who is it? Yeah, he don't know.
I forgot his name.
It's
I know who you're talking about.
Igor Thiago.
Oh, I
Igor
love
Thiago.
Igor
Yeah,
Thiago.
yeah,
Love
yeah.
that
There
guy.
you go.
Ah.
You
I
have to have
love
all
that
the
guy.
information before you start making these picks for the love of Pete.
Okay,
what do you
so
think?
what are the teams? I forgot the teams already.
Newcastle and Brentford.
Newcastle.
Jeez.
Igor versus Voltamare.
Sure, I guess.
2-1 Newcastle. Oh, we're doing that next round. Newcastle.
You could do it now.
No, I
2-1.
don't do it.
2-1 Newcastle.
Newcastle.
Newcastle? Cool. I'm going to go over mine real quick, and I'm going to say the scores as well. I'm actually, the game that I'm most excited for, Man United Spurs. I'm actually going to wake up at 5:30 watch that. Because both teams, you know goals are coming. It's not going to be a 0-0 that one. I'm going to go 2-1 United. Villa, I have them drawing with Bournemouth 0-0.
Jesus. What
yeah.
is this, Juventus?
Yeah, it's just Villa, they need to get Ollie Watkins kicking, but he just...
Not doing
He
it.
doesn't do it. Every year he has this slump. It's like, I don't know. Arsenal Sunderland, I'm going to go 2-0 Arsenal. Just Sunderland's running out of luck again. Burnley West Ham, I'm going to go 1-1 Burnley West Ham.
1-1.
Yeah. They're like I said, it's like Everton versus Fulham. You can like trade the players.
Yeah,
and look
pick
these-
whatever, yeah.
Fulham Everton, I'm going to go I'm going to go Fulham heavy this today. I'm going to go 3-1 Fulham.
There you go.
Raul Jimenez starts cooking.
Ooh.
Chelsea
I said that
Wolves. I'm gonna go 2-0 Chelsea. Just squeaks by against one of our bogey teams, Wolves.
I hope
And then
that's
I'm gonna go Newcastle Brentford. I'm gonna go draw 2-2. We're gonna go to. I didn't say anything about any of your picks. All right,
Oh,
and
you didn't
then
let me say the scores, but that's okay. We can move on.
we're gonna jump to the next one. You can say the scores for these two games.
Good.
All right. On Sunday we have two games, big games by the way.
Oh, is that just Saturdays? games?
Yeah,
Okay.
and then so Sunday we have Crystal Palace, Brighton. Score and
Ooh.
who's gonna win or draw?
Crystal Palace. I'm gonna go 1-0, and my boy, who's my left wing on that?
I have no idea. I don't even know what team I'm talking about. Minotoma.
Minotoma.
Great. I don't even think he starts.
He's still gonna score 1-0.
Phenomenal. Jazz, what do you think?
I think it's draw 2-2.
2-2.
2-2.
I'm actually gonna go 1-0 Palace. Brendan Johnson just left Spurs playing at Crystal Palace, and they got that Sars Larson guy from Wolves. Might have a goal too as well. So I'm gonna go 1-0 Palace. The second game of the day on Sunday, on Super Bowl Sunday, by the way.
Super Bowl. We'll be watching, by the way. For the
We'll
food.
also be watching this game before the Super Bowl. It's City Liverpool. Do you need to know where they're playing at? Because they didn't ask me any of the other ones.
No, this one I know the answer.
You know where they're playing?
No,
Okay.
I believe they're playing in Liverpool at Liverpool.
They're playing at Anfield, yes.
At Anfield, yes. And it's going to be a tough game. I think it's going to be a draw, but I'm going to go City 2-1.
Give me one of the guys that scores in that game.
Ryan Cherky.
Jess?
Why are you guys hating on Ryan Cherky, the player of the World Cup, by the way?
Liverpool is gonna win because they're finding their form back. I mean, Florian Wirtz has finally scored, and Suez and Ekitike
Twice.
is finding his.
Oh!
Ekitike
Why is it the
is
same?
phenomenal.
Ekitike started, he was great.
He's still doing good.
I
They're
do.
still doing good.
I-
Oh,
you
you hear
didn't
that
say
voice
his
crack?
name
My
right.
voice cracked.
You didn't say his name right.
Ekitike.
No.
Ekiteke.
Say it, Jazz.
Eki. Hold up.
Yeah, he don't know. Ekiteke.
Hugo Ekiteke.
Hugo. He's the juice.
And Jazz is saying Liverpool win that game.
I think Liverpool.
No, but I was saying Ekiteke started strong the season, and then he fell off, and then he's finding his form again. And Florian Wirtz started horrible. Now he's playing great. Just wanted to say that.
Thanks. I'm also gonna go. I'm gonna go City. 1-0.
What?
It's gonna be.
Who's gonna score?
It's always whenever we get excited for a game that's supposed to be like the game of the weekend. It's always like such a drawn out, slow score. But I'm gonna go Semenyo on the right wing. I think Kirkes is gonna have a nightmare guarding him. Milos Kirkes is
He's
gonna get
twice his size.
yeah.
But
Semenyo's
Semenyo's not gonna score it though.
Semenyo's so much bigger and he's so much faster. And what I like about
Not
Semenyo is that like he doesn't play around with the ball. He cuts in, bangs it in. And then when he's floating, when that goal that he scored against Spurs, he's floating in the middle. He's playing like a 10. And Bernie gives the pass into the middle. Doesn't hesitate. Boom, slots it in there. I love that about a player. And I love that about a wing. Like, I love a good winger.
Yeah, you don't just want to see him sitting out.
Yeah,
on the
I
wing
hate
there.
watching guys that are just, standing there dancing with the ball. I'm like, make a move or just send it into the middle and go from there. So those are the games of the weekend. But I want to ask you guys before we finish up, what game are you most excited for out of all the games that we talked about? Now you know them all. Which game is the game of the weekend for you, Ralph?
I can't remember Saturday's games, but I mean, of course, I got to go with City Liverpool
On Sunday?
on Sunday. But what was the? I don't know what was on Saturday.
You already chose.
Okay, I'm gonna go City Liverpool just because they're up there. I mean, I'm really excited to watch Arsenal Sunderland just to see if Sunderland can do a little something against Arsenal.
I won't be watching any more Arsenal games for the foreseeable future. Watching them is like watching paint dry off of football. Jazz, what do you think?
I'm gonna go with Man U Spurs.
That was my pick. I'm glad you
Man
picked
U
it. That was
Spurs.
because it's gonna be fireworks. It's gonna be just a mess.
I
love it.
1-0.
That's
It's
not
still
how they
gonna be a
play.
mess, though.
It's gonna be a mess.
I love watching teams that like Man United just don't care, and Spurs just don't care. It's just like let's just find out who's gonna make more mistakes. I love that type of football sometimes.
Yeah.
What do you think, Jazz? Why did you pick that game?
I feel like Man U are finally finding their form after so long of being not as good as they used to be. And Spurs, they're in between, I mean,
Yeah, they're good in Champions, but
well,
Dead in the water in the
terrible
Prem.
in the Prem.
Not horrible, but definitely near the bottom.
just depends how the lineup is for them. I mean, you never know with Spurs. Sometimes they do good, like against City, they tied 2-2. You never know.
Mm-hmm.
Man U always tend to do a bunch of good stuff against teams now that they're in form now.
Mm-hmm. I think that Carrick, I know Ralph is not a big fan of his, but I think that coach is really like lit something in them, and they starting to look. Real Madrid had that little honeymoon phase with their coach, and it's
One
already
game.
gone to crap. But the Man United players, I really feel like they embrace this new coach, hey, even more so than the Chelsea coach as well, Michael Carrick. I think it's also because he's a legend, and like when you play at a high level, the players that you're coaching, I feel like are more receptible to be like, yeah, this guy knows what he's talking about. So you don't like my coach at Chelsea. He just doesn't command that same type of respect in the locker room. The game that I was gonna pick is that Villa Bournemouth game, because there's actually a player that transferred to Bournemouth that I'm actually super high on. I guess I've only seen one or two little things of his, but I've been keeping an eye on him. His name is Eli Junior Kroppi. He scored last game. He's from France, and he's like a striker mixed 10. But they were high on him when he came in. Like he just came in nowhere, and people were like, oh yeah, no, whatever. But the scouts and people I've seen that have talked about him, they're like, this guy's the legit. Like wait until the end of the season, and people could be talking about him. So I am going to try to keep up and see what he can show me in this game. I think a lot of it is I hope to see a good game between Villa and Bournemouth.
So he got transferred to Bournemouth, and where was he playing before that?
It like a little Laurent team.
Okay, so
it's in France, but
yeah.
like nobody was talking about him. And when Bournemouth got him, people were like, "Oh, he's a gem, like super."
Like Ryan Turkey, kind of.
Kind of, but
Yeah.
Turkey was Turkey people, Prem teams wanted him, but they were like, he just doesn't like the physicality.
What about the
but he's
Jaime
definitely-
Reinders too? Like,
Oh,
where
but he was huge in Italy.
oh,
like,
you
he's
told me
huge.
he was huge in.
But like, Turkey, everybody wanted him, but they were like, he's not gonna be able to handle the physicality, and he's definitely proved everybody wrong. Those are the games. Those are the games we're looking forward to. I feel pretty good about it. We'll see how this week goes, and go Patriots for the Super Bowl
Patriots. I don't
and
care.
Chelsea Football Club.
Yeah, I don't care who wins. I just want to eat the food. Watch the Bad Bunny halftime show. That's what I want to watch.
Yeah. For a second, I was like, wait, I don't think it is Bad Bunny, but then I just
No,
realized
it is Bad Bunny. Yeah.
Good for Bad Bunny. Hopefully he gets. Hopefully it's a good halftime show for him.